Aphorisms by Dorothy Holcomb. Don't accept death until you're satisfied with living. What this means to me is that until I can say I've done everything and anything I've wanted to do, I'll fight to the ends of the earth to stay alive. I will not lay down and allow death to overtake me until I can say with 100% no doubt in my mind that I'm satisfied with living. Forgiveness and acceptance are very different but can accomplish the same. What this means to me is that it's not about forgiving and forgetting. If I can accept that something has happened or will happen, I can move on. It's not there are unforgivable things in the world, and that's okay. It's about accepting that this has happened. It's now in the past and moving on to live the next day. Live for yourself as only you can appreciate your life. What this means to me is that no matter what, only I can fully appreciate my journey, as I know every little detail, felt every emotion, saw every view. Me, no one else. Only I can say that my life is one to be appreciated. Yes, other people can say that, but they don't know the full extent of what I've been through, so only I can fully appreciate it. Do you believe in fate? Was it fate that Morrie waited until the room was empty? Yes, I believe there are things beyond my control that must happen. And yes, I do believe it was fate that Morrie passed while everyone wasn't in the room. Morrie knew that if he passed while everyone was in the room, people would see him as Morrie, the person who lived a great life, but they'll also still have that view of him in bed, sickly looking and passing. He wanted them to be able to have memories of him that weren't clouded with him dying. On page 192, Mitch says, "The teaching goes on. What does this mean?" Mitch means that when Morrie was alive, he taught many life lessons. And now that he has passed, it doesn't mean that the life lessons won't be learned. It just means Mitch will continue learning from Morrie's past and learning these new life lessons. It's just that Morrie isn't there to teach them physically anymore. He's still there in spirit and through memories, but it's now up to Mitch to decipher these life lessons. Why do people find goodbyes hard? Much like how Mitch didn't know how to say goodbye to Morrie. Many people have too many words to say, but not enough time. They just don't know where to start. To me, goodbyes are better left unspoken, as sometimes the unspoken words carry the most weight. Like, to me, I never said goodbye to my grandfather, but I remember that I gave him a hug when I left the hospital. That was probably the last time he was conscious. But that goodbye hug, I didn't say goodbye to him. I didn't say anything. I hugged him. But that carries so much weight, more than just a simple goodbye. Summary. Tuesdays with Morrie. I did not fully understand until the very end of the book, but Tuesdays are definitely Morrie's. I'm not one to read a nonfiction book and enjoy it of my own volition, but I'll definitely be reading Tuesdays with Morrie again. It's a good book. I'll read it many more times. I'll even add this book to a list of recommended books, and it's probably going to be the first nonfiction book in there, but it's a good book, and I'll read it again. Thank you.